Hi, it's Obo1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox One. And today I've got a video for you just highlighting the negative from our trip to the CG. So me and Baron spent a day at the CG having fun, killing people, getting involved in lots of fights, and there was some negative. We had this guy logging us multiple times. I'm just bringing you two examples out of what I think was about 5 examples. And we also there's also a second part involving him because Baron did manage to catch up with him the next day, and yeah, maybe he took notice of all the messages we sent him, and maybe he's decided to turn over a new leaf because Baron killed him the day after this. So hopefully, one can only hope. But hey, you know, such is life. You know, what can you say? Some people clog, some people don't. That's just the way of the world. So there's this clip, and the next one are just this gentleman who, like I say, there was like 5 times probably that I could have used different clips. Also, I noticed from my messages that this guy also logged on us in July, and I think he logged on me and Orc when we were pirating in Seoul, or pirating one of the CGs, because it was a month ago and I can't really remember. But I didn't make a video about him then. I gave him the benefit of the doubt because he never responded to the messages. But after clogging on multiple occasions in one day, I decided, you know, I will make a video on him this time. The other combat logger featured is someone, you know, who combat logs and also clearly says they did in the messages. There was a lot of backwards and forwards with this gentleman. After my initial few messages, I think he got a bit funny about the fact that we attacked him in the first place, even though he was pledged to an Empire power and in the squadron that he's in. You know, Baron jumped in and started attacking him. I jumped in and joined in the attack, and the guy combat logs clear as day. And then when I messaged him, he told me he doesn't care, and I was like, okay, well, thanks for the YouTube content, which is kind of passive aggressive, I will admit, but it kind of works. It does what it has the desired effect. It normally gets them to respond, and they're normally like, you know, normally they start off quite mocking, and they're like, well, you know, what's the channel name? Oh, you probably got 10 subscribers or whatever, and then they might take a look, or they see the cheats playlist, and then they're like, he does actually make videos about people combat logging, and that normally elicits more responses. But yeah, the second one isn't. This first one is an accusation of logging because the guy didn't respond to any of the messages. There was no definitive, oh yeah, I've logged. But considering this happened multiple times throughout the day, and yeah, considering his weird silence over it, there were a lot of connections issues at the CG. But like I say, here we go again. So this is like 2 clips very close together. Yeah. So, you know, he didn't respond to any of the messages, but as you can see, as he clogged on us in July and has now clogged on us in August, I felt I've got enough clips of this guy logging that I'm pretty certain. So I'll put a video out for him as the other gentleman, because he admitted to it and said he didn't care in chat. He's getting put in a video straight away. Some people might get annoyed at me because he's from a squadron I am currently boycotting, but this is the one exception to the rule that you know, if you cheat directly in front of me and then admit to it in messages afterwards, it's always going to feature irregardless of anything else going on. It's just that plain and simple. And trust me, there's plenty of footage that I would love to be bringing you of fun and interesting interactions I had with some very nice gentlemen from that squadron, but I'm not bringing it to you because that squadron has specifically requested I don't make content about them. However, as I've said, my channel was founded on reporting people for cheating in video games, so I'm not going to turn a blind eye to this regardless of what squadron you're in. When something like this happens, it trumps everything as far as I'm concerned. You know, he did claim that when he took a rebuy, which was really odd because he said he switched his Xbox off and then switched it on again, then relogged into the game, and then he was at a rebuy screen, which is really bizarre considering what happened from our point of view, from our end. But that's what he claimed, and I'll be honest, in all these circumstances when it comes to combat loggers, I hope they just learn their lesson, take their rebuy and move on. There's plenty of reformed combat loggers out there, but some people just need a nudge in the right direction occasionally, a little nudge to say, look, what you're doing is just wrong, it's cheating, stop doing it. And when you message me and tell me you don't care about the fact that you've just cheated in a video game, you're always going to get a video made about you. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. The last bit I'll leave you is the chat that I had with him, where he says that he switched it off and on again and he's not disputing it. He did come back and say stuff about his Wi-Fi and stuff like that, and I was like, so you're trying to say this was a disconnect? And then he said, no, I switched my Xbox off. And I was like, oh, okay then. So it's refreshing to have someone admit to it so brazenly, but also have someone admit to it so brazenly is a little bit worrying. But there we go. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one, and enjoy the Logger Justice video, which will just have some fun music and Baron killing the first guy featured in this video. But that's all. Thank you very much for watching.